Okay, so what you'll find is QuickBooks is learning the whole time. Okay,
Yeah.
all that. So you're a fairly new one, so I haven't seen some of these before. So as the bills come through from Dext,
Yes.
bank is always looking for the bill. So this man is it's not a bill; these are payments to you. If you see Michael Heavey.
Yeah.
I didn't press match on these because it was just in case they were wrong. So Ian's is definitely him. So when you see that type of thing and you're happy,
Just match away. Yeah,
match
I
away.
I have no problem with that part of it. But then when it comes to to see where it goes, like action add.
Yeah. So with those, so Viking Direct here, it hasn't seen a bill yet for Viking. Now we'll have a look and see is the one that I just didn't notice. Sometimes it won't pop that we just use that another one. I'll just get them out of the way. Those guys. Yeah. So that's one. Let me just see here. Here, down to suppliers. Let's just see is there a bill from Viking in there. I just didn't see it.
No, it hasn't been transferred over to Dext. It's only been sent to my email. So if that's the case.
Okay, well, if that's the case,
yeah, I just forward it to Dext.
Forward it in, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that one. Because if you add, it'll just go into the wrong place. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing on that one. So now let me just pick another one. So there might not be a receipt for this type of guy. Oh no, there is. Yeah, there's a bill there. 50 quid done more. If that's what that was for.
Yes. Yeah. That was 50. Maybe leave that one out just in case it wasn't.
In case, yeah.
I'm 99% sure it was, but I'll do that later on.
Okay. You just see this go cardless one here now. I wonder if that me. Okay, so this would be a good example. That's probably me actually. So let me just.
I don't know why it's down as that suspense.
It's just taking a guess at it.
Okay.
From something I saw before, something that might just. Under that, the Barry accountants.
I don't know if you exist in the suppliers yet.
All right, let me just
from the looks of things.
Let me just nip out my own QuickBooks a second. So okay, I'm just nipping out here. Just needed to go over there. So, and what I'm going to tell it is when it sees the bill, when it sees where it go cardless, this is where it goes. This is what we'll be showing it now in a second. Okay, sales Crockwell. Yeah, been twice. Okay, not in that one. Eight, nine. So let's see where it's. Okay, yeah, it just went to actually, it didn't go to the Dext address. Let me just see what that is again. It went to you. I'll CC the Dext address and just resend it. Probably. Well, veterinary clinic Dext CC. I know we have that set up on this. Let me show you a funny thing now. Okay, so I just send over an email to you. Okay, that's gone over to your Dext there now. Let's see it here. Yeah, let's come back onto you. Have you Dext open here, Lee? You have, yeah.
Yes, I have. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So I'll just while you're on QuickBooks, then I'll just go back into where we were while we're waiting for that to come up. Let go cardless was me, so that's going to the wrong place. So in this case, if there's a bill to pay,
Yeah.
you just see create the rule. Just create the rule here. Move that out of the way. We'll call this me. Yeah. It doesn't matter what name you call these rules. It's just so it's easy to find them again. So if the description contains go cardless. Now, funny enough, it should have my name in it. I'm surprised it doesn't. And there should be a bill. Put it into, let me see, bill zone, is that what we call it? You gotta call your accounts payable. Creditors, okay, that's the handle there. You tell us here if there's something unusual, what to do with it. Just look for OOS there. Yeah. Also, signature. Yeah, sorry. No VAT involved. Yeah. Just look at that. So the payments to them is actually paying off. In my case, my bills. So check creditors. I haven't appeared there. Yes. Okay. Yes. Have a look at Dext.
There it is now. Yeah.
There it is now. Yeah. Okay. Let's see where we'll. Put myself into other professional services in this case for now. Set supplier rules. Okay, this type of stuff we keep an eye on all the time anyway. So the stuff coming in, we tell us when you see it. Put it into other professional services, standard rate of VAT not for resale, and it's a bill. The rest of the stuff isn't relevant in this case. Okay.
Okay.
Like you're not billing it to a customer. It's not to a particular product or service. It doesn't matter where I am or anything like that. Unless you want to put it in there, but I don't see it as.
Nope,
So
that's fine.
it'll do that programming now automatically all the time.
For all of your direct debits only.
Yeah. So that's gonna, that bill is now in there. Go back here to the side of it. Okay, I might have to come back to that now because I just want to see that the supplier is set up. Let me see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there now. Okay. Okay, I'm just having a little look. So there's a 6027, but Kevin Barry & Co. is different to that Go Cardless thing. But actually, yeah, it has actually matched it up there because it recognized the amount and the date. Okay. So in this
Okay.
case, you would match it.
So once you match that, then you don't have to do anything. That's automatically, yeah,
That's automatically, yeah.
headed off, we'll say, so to speak.
Yeah. If it's something you don't have a bill for, okay. So that's the key thing here. So there's a bill to come to for that one. I'll look for someone. He's doing well there on the matching actually. So this one, Knightsbrook, that's a hotel. I've actually stayed there.
Yeah.
So you probably have a bill for that. But if you don't, check our expenses fine. Who it was, just type it in. Okay.
Yeah.
The key thing is what category it goes into. Choose the category because it'll only take a guess at
So
it.
there's two there. There's the Knightsbrook Hotel and there's the Galway Bay Hotel, and both of them are expenses as part of we'll say continuous, what we call CPD, continuous progressive learning. So they're business expense, but what would they go under then category wise? Because I was looking through the categories and I don't really know. I suppose it'd be other professional services, but
Yeah.
or maybe this travel and accommodation just be fine on its own.
Yeah. Travel and accommodation for that one. If I'll put it there now. Now the funny thing is about hotels, if it's a conference, you can claim the VAT on them. If it's not a conference, you can't.
Yeah, the Galway Bay one was a conference, and then the one that was in the Knightsbrook was a, well, I suppose, yeah, I don't know what you call it. It was and a kind of a learning weekend that was doubled up as a weekend away. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So I've claimed that one. So, but if you can ever kind of justify it for business,
it has to be like a conference.
it has to be a bloody conference, really.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. There wouldn't be too many at go to now that wouldn't, unless it was a conference.
Okay. So the nicer one, you just put it through as gross and don't claim the VAT. So
yeah.
Way it's gone up there. Was this the Knightsbrook one? It was.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the name in travel and accommodation. And next time it sees Knightsbrook now, it'll put it into the same place as this. Okay. That's what it'll do.
Okay.
It'll learn now. It'll see it from the last time. And I'll just go, and then you just add it. Okay. And if there's something kind of wrong with it, it won't let you add.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
So that's yours again, isn't it?
That's me again there now. And if I log out and log in, you see just go up here. Back in. Still looking for a bill and go Carlos mightn't. Yeah, okay, it's moved to uncategorized now. It knows it doesn't belong there. You see, so my bill not automatically issue. I'm really surprised at that. Go back to myself here. Maybe I didn't set it up to monthly. So that one was the 8th and 9th. Okay, I'll check on that one anyway. I'll put another one. It's gone through twice there with those things. Although I've only got one payment here. 5th to 10th.
We'll say then that BOI payment, SEPA direct debit, that exempt one down the bottom, like that's going to be we'll say a repeatable one again.
And what are you paying with that?
I think that should be just taken straight out of the account.
And it's paying for what is it?
I'm nearly sure that must be the card machine.
Oh yeah. And is there VAT that they're charging you in that, do you think?
Is there anything with that? No.
No, I don't think so.
There's no attachment with that. I'll have to have a look.
But there might be, because normally the bank hire some crowd who do that with you. If there isn't, we would just put it into bank charge there. Yeah. Okay, I see current account fees above it. Okay, good example. That's why you look at that, Liam. I'll show you. There was one there,
Yeah.
current account fees.
I see what I'm being. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, see this one, current account fees, to put it into reconciliation discrepancies.
Yeah.
I clicked on that, and it's like you can create a rule.
Okay.
Okay. So I just said every time you see current account fees, put it into bank charges. There is no VAT, and it'll automatically do that all the time. Okay. Down there.
Yeah,
So
I'm just looking there as well at the what you call the card machine. That the monthly charge on the card machine is that the rental is $21.99 ex VAT, so that would work out.
Oh yeah.
Roughly.
You're getting a bit more there, 29.13.
I wonder, is that just the charges on the per usage as well on top of it?
Maybe. We'll claim that in it anyway. Okay, so I've just clicked on it there. You see that? I just touched it.
Yeah.
And then down here, it's got this create a rule. That's what I did there.
Yeah.
So I'll tell it. Let me just see what. I'm just going to highlight those words. Be in this. That seems to what's coming through on the bank account.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to create a rule, and the same thing as last time. Card machine. Just call it kind of what it is, and like it mightn't have all of this every time, but the keywords were what I highlighted that time, was what came down from the bank. So actually, in this case, I'll leave it in bank charges, so we keep it all kind of that you're able to keep an eye on it. Standard rate, not for resale.
I just email him straight away now.
But that won't match this, will it?
Oh, so.
Well, the figure you give me plus VAT is different to 29.13.
Yeah, but it'll probably change. I'd imagine it'll be changing every month anyway as a direct debit, because it'll depend on how much the card machine gets used or for what it's used for. One second, I'll have a look here and just send him. I'll send him an email.
Yes.
You have reached the voicemail of Nicola Hansen. I am currently unavailable. If your query is urgent, you can ring our support.
We might leave that one for the time being, so I'll send him an email and see what he gets back to me with.
It gets back to you, and you know, if they're going to send you on a bill, it gives them the the Dext automatic.
Yeah, I'll give them that as well. I've been doing that with the suppliers now as much as possible.
Let's see, I'm adding in BOI there. Didn't come up for me there then when I was doing it. Let me just see. So on the car machine there, yes. Standard rate, yeah. I was adding in BOI there, but it didn't seem to appear. There it is. Jump up for me automatic, yeah. Okay. And that's really what you do. So you match up if they'll match. Yeah, that is. Oh, I see a thing going on. I see that exempting bank charges. Somewhere about.
Yeah, that's a different price. That's a different price again. So I'd imagine that's what it is. Yeah. It's,
okay.
Depending on how much it's used.
You see here, someone has the word exempt. This is the chart of accounts, and they said everything in bank charges is exempt. Now I've put the machine in there, so I'm just going to take this out, make that blank. So in other words, a few things. Not everything in bank charges is VAT exempt.
Okay.
So I'm telling you there. Otherwise, that'll overrule it. That's why the ruling works. I just picked up on that. Okay.
And that 48, the phone thing, should that be I thought we set that up before.
Where's the 48 phone thing?
Second last item.
Oh yeah. Okay. 48 phone. Is that you paying for your phone? Is it?
Yes, yeah.
You see rules.
Oh no, you have to request actually a VAT invoice, so there wouldn't be a VAT invoice coming in to Dext, and maybe that's the reason why it hasn't matched.
That might be the reason. Yeah. There's no rules set up for it anyway. If
When the
oh,
invoice
just
does.
the one we set up on Fetch actually. It was on Fetch we set it up, and maybe they weren't on Fetch. That might have been that. BOI rule isn't taking there. I was wondering why. BNS BOI. Just, might need to log out and log in. That's unusual.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I might just log out and log in a second.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, still didn't take. That's
Is that for the 48?
no, that's for the Bank of Ireland thing there. Even though I set up a rule, I'll manually do it for now. And I'm not sure was the exempt thing kind of thrown off for a while, but I've claimed the VAT there anyway. Again, that's gone through, but the rule didn't make a change there. 48, I think it was on Fetch we went after it. I mean, over here now in Dext, invoice Fetch. Add connection, yes.
The stamper is that you put the stampers below on the side on top of the radiator.
That's all it needs.
Yeah, that's all it needs. Yeah. Right.
48 months, okay. No, I think what happened there was we requested it.
Requested the
48 months.
Oh yes, yeah, okay.
And they weren't on it, but we were hoping they would. I'll just request it again because what happens is Dex contacts them and eventually it'll appear. They have to sign up to it or something. So in the meantime, the bill is on a website, is it? Yeah.
The bill you have to email them and request a VAT bill for the last couple of months, essentially.
Well, maybe do that, be the simplest. It's just that it gives you the bill attached to it on here, you know. So for instance, just for record keeping, if I show you here now, I'll go into this bill. There's an Amazon one you bought.
Yeah.
It's just you'll see the bill and what you're paying. But down here, oh sorry, I went one of these bills. Down here on the left, the actual bill is there. And it just means you don't need to be keeping the original or anything like that again, you know?
Yeah.
So more that we're getting them to put it in, the accounts are building themselves, the bank is matching. And anything that doesn't have a bill or it doesn't match it, we'll pick it up on that waiting room area.
Okay.
Okay. So what you'll find is the accounts, go to reports here. Yeah, I've stuff set up here for you. Profit and loss for the month. Okay. The accounts will be building the whole time. So there's January to October. Oh yeah, I remember setting this up. Year to date, in other words, on the right. We just and this is how last month is looking, the most recent month. So all the bills might be in there yet, but you can see how the year is so far. I don't think you're going to full year yet, but that's a handy report. Now I can set that up actually to email you.
Profit and loss. The Bet Drive actually does that anyway.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it
fine.
does it automatically. Yeah, at the end of the month it'll do it.
Okay. So last month, let's see what they have here. So right. All right. So to go back to your thing,
So the matching, I can do all the matching myself.
yeah, you
anyway.
can, yeah. Now we tend to hit them. I hold off sometimes on the money in, just in case, say this guy Sean Moynihan wasn't this, like this mightn't have been him. There's 289 you lodged. It's saying here 289 Sean Moynihan.
Yeah, just to make sure that that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, because this month, this is what's on your bank statement on this column. And if it doesn't line up, we'll leave it for you. That one looks dead on there. 60 quid Darmorin.
Yeah. They're all. There's a revenue commission payment, the VAT there. You see the middle item up towards third from the top.
Yeah.
What does that go under? That it probably does go under VAT suspense. But
Yeah. What was that VAT?
that was that, yeah.
That was VAT. Okay. We just have one little thing. Yeah, VAT suspense is the place it goes. Yeah. Sometimes we have a VAT paid thing, so that's okay there. We don't tend to program the revenue commissioners because it could be anything. Could be POE, PRSI, personal tax, you know. So
yeah,
matter of putting that in the right place. Please choose the VAT. Okay, out of scope. Looking fine. Yeah, so all those, it's really just down to the missing ones.
Yeah, the couple of the little
Yeah.
ones. There's an ad. Oh yeah, there's an ad there in the middle as well.
There's an ad, is there?
Yeah, down the middle, down further there. That's that's the card payment again. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, that VAT isn't taken on that. You just
It has nothing to go on, I think, because
well,
there's no
words here.
because there's no invoice.
There is no invoice, but there's those words. So I'm just going to go back into this rule again. Look at them. Maybe it wasn't long enough or something. Or the end. Well, I'm saying if you see B8SBOI, I'll just change it to what was being downloaded. Okay, a bit more. So here's claim VAT on when it sees those words. Okay, another look there then. Yeah, no, it's not. For some reason, it's not taken on that one. That's unusual for me. So standard non-resale, 23%. It's really, let's put, yeah. That one again. Let's take a look at this rule. Did I miss anything on it? No, I have the VAT in there. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on that one. We'll we'll wait for the next one to come in. Maybe it's a log out update type thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't encountered that one. I wouldn't take it. So when you've all those put in now, Liam, the next thing really is a thing called a bank reconciliation. I think I did this already. It might have been with Fiona. Yeah, I did. Sorry, it's a June. It's just waiting for you.
What I might do so is I'll match up all that stuff when I get a chance later on, and I might book a Zoom meeting in with you later on in the week, or what, we're already late in the week. Somewhere at another stage, we'll say maybe the weekend or early next week.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing you can do in the meantime. You see here down the bottom, my accountant, right?
Yeah.
And the shared documents.
I have requested, yeah, the bank statements. I thought I actually
Okay.
put that up. Did I put it in accounting maybe? No, couldn't have.
No, but there'll be a word there, upload. Okay, it'll be there next time you log in. I'll just check why. See, am I on there as the accountant? And if you have to scan, just upload them into that because then they're there on the computer that we can all see them. Okay.
Yeah, you're not out.
I need to come in through Vet Drive. I'll make sure it's there anyway. I'll send you a note. It'll be request to upload the bank statements. It'll be on here in QuickBooks. All right. And there'll be a word there, upload, and just give it a shot. You'll see everything in there. It's a great place to save stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Files, yeah.
I'm fairly sure I put them up there before for Liam.
Yeah, I've come in. I've come in through Vet Drive here though. I'm just.
Or is it because you're not on it and we're sharing screen that it's not showing?
No, the upload would still be there. If I'm on your login. You just come out to myself actually for a second. Okay, go to QuickBooks. I'll put in a request for it. I'm just looking at my own QuickBooks here. I'm going to go over to Vet Drive, guys. How's that Shane keeping?
Good. Crying in the background. Had him there for 5 minutes just under the screen because he had no clothes on. So, that's
Great to be like that.
Isn't it? Isn't it? He's happy out. The less he's wearing, the happier he is. But yeah, no, it's good. It's very good.
Kicking the legs.
He's kicking the legs and crawling and getting into mischief now. That's when you're going to get worse.
Oh, yeah, there's documents in here. August to September. Oh, actually, July 21 is in here. You put it in August 16th. Okay. So, yeah, looking at the July dates. Oh, I couldn't see it there now. Okay, have a look at you. Yeah, I'm a little bit bewildered why that's not showing up straight away, but just the bottom of that. We're going to bank register while I'm here. So 30th of June. Okay, let me see what date I have. That's July 277. Yeah, so this 27738 is on the bank statement I'm looking at. And
yeah, I think that was day one.
that was day one. Okay.
That was day one. It was day one. Yeah, yeah. Because I had a payment of 277 on between the time that I took all the money out, put it all back in again, and then there was 38 cents or something along that effect of what was left in the account.
Okay. So the 5th of July, your balance had gone to 13,903. So I'm just going to go edit. That was me playing around with it. 5th of July. 13,009. So all the bank reconciliation is matching what's on your bank statement with what's in QuickBooks to make sure everything is in there. Now, some of it might be in the wrong place, but it's at least everything is in there. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you go from there. So, and when I put in a date like this, it won't show me the stuff after that date because it just clutters it up. So watch this now. So it's only got 2 transactions in there. One was that. Okay. That looks the correct one. Let me just put it. Let's have a look here. 12,8, so 277 plus 12,860 and minus 12865. Okay. I'm just wondering why that's high. Yeah, that's correct. I just wonder why this difference is here. What is it getting those 8 payments? 13 deposits. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's correct. Those 2 things are correct. I'm just wondering about this thing here. 2 things here. I'm a little bit surprised that the numbers are working. So we started with this, we ended with that, we lodged this and took away that, and that's these other payments. They must be okay. We just got info. It must still be kind of March or something. We just show later in the year. Yeah, they're all marked. So just unmark those. Okay, so everything is 0 up there now, right? What I'm doing is I'm going back to the 5th of July. The correct balance was 13,903. Save that. You'll see the difference now will be 0 when I mark those 2 off. Zero difference. So what we started with plus what was added in.
I'm sorry, can I just check it there for a second? I'll move this thing out of the way. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So when you opened up, that's what was in the account. We lodged 12,860. We took out 128.95, and that's equals, like in QuickBooks on that same date, we're saying with 13,009, and that's what's on the bank statement. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all the bank reconciliation is. Now I'll just take a bit of a chance. Now I'm just going to finish there now. It's a good exercise to do for every business owner. I had it with another lady this week. I'm just going to look to the end of this page I've got. So the 31st of July, your balance was 19,340.57. It's just in case something didn't download. Because we want to make sure everything in the bank account is in QuickBooks. Let me see now. There could be something in the waiting room that's out. Now it's automatically reconciled it there, okay? So it's added up. 6,104 was paid out, 12,435.90. If there's a green thing here, it means it's downloaded automatically from the bank. So everything that's in your bank account between those 2 dates is in here in QuickBooks, right? The 2 dates I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Are the 5th of July to the 30th of July. So Liam will have nothing to do. It won't be to the other Liam. It won't be.
I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
You lose the rag. Well, he'll still charge the same though. He's great. He's a great way about him. Then this particular one goes to 13th of August. 26,833.06. And if the difference isn't 0, well then there's something in twice, missing, wrong numbers put in, you know, that type of thing. You just have to look at the bank statement and see what's different. 2 cents out. Okay. Between those 2 days now. So there's something in on the wrong amount. That's what it is. Just find it here. 341, 157, 130, 150. Three, 4, 125. That quick. Oh, that's right. Actually, I'll start with the obvious. I'll start with what I put in as the balance. 26,833.06. I'm just looking at your bank statement here at the end. Oh yeah, that's what's wrong. 26,833.08. Okay. So I had that number in slightly wrong. And now that'll work out dead on. Okay. So it just means you can be confident that everything that's going through your bank account is getting into these accounts.
Okay. Yeah.
couple of things to look out for, and I'll explain why, because I'm recording this, so you'll be able to glance back at it again. When we put them through that bank reconciliation, you see C here. C means it's cleared in the bank, and we think it's all right, you know. But if there's an R, you'll see further down. So I've done to August, there, mid-August. When there's an R like that, it means we've cross-checked the bank account and we're happy with it. All right.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
if you try to delete any of those, it'll warn you. It says you're deleting something that definitely happened. Are you sure you want to do this? Now, the only reason you might delete something that's definitely happened is if it's in twice.
Okay.
One of them it didn't hard, you know, one it was in twice, and you didn't realize that, so you need to take one of them out.
Okay.
But you'll learn that as you go. But it's once everything is going in here, and you're just making sure. If we started with nothing, we've 10,000 at the end of the month. It makes sense to hear that 20,000 came in and 10,000 was paid out. That would explain how we still got 10 grand left in the account.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the most important things we do in any business, is just looking at the bank account, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know exactly what's coming in and going out of the actual account because it's checked every day. But and it's not so huge, not so big that I can't keep a track of it or anything like that. So there's those few bits anyway. I just kind of want to clear up more than anything else because.
So I'll email you the recording of this, and if you want to kind of start with the waiting room and get that in there, and see if you can match up your bank to the end of
October, yeah.
But go in little bites. Like I did big bits there because I had confidence in it. But when you're doing it, you know, like I reconcile my bank every day here. First thing I do in the morning, I just have a look at it, see I've got everything that came in and went out, and move on with the day. And so we're doing a good few months there, but really, you know, each penny going out, have I the bill for that? The money that came in, oh, that was that guy paying me. Is that recorded on BetDrive? You know, so
yeah, okay.
What,
yeah, well, I'll have a go at, we'll say, doing those few bits, and then I'll book a meeting again